Hey on everyone, this is UniKage and welcome back to Planescape Torment episode 3. We're progressing very slowly, but that's what happens. And I'm trying to keep the episodes like short. So what did we get to for the other two? I'll just quickly check. Where are we at? Videos, XSplit, local recordings. So we've got 26 and 24 minutes. It's really good uploading time, stuff like that. Okay, so I'm going to switch to a main screen. It's just here. I haven't really done anything. So again, really quickly, we're doing this April, the month of gaming. Trying to upload at least one video a day. Drobling on Pathon doing it as well. Links in the description. Also, association with Global Arms Anti-Human Trafficking Organization. Check them out. Videos in the description. Alright, talk to this guy. Chamberlain's corpse gazes with vacant eyes. The number 821 is carved into its forehead, and the lips are stitched closed. The faint smell of formaldehyde emanates from the body. So, seen anything interesting going on? As you address a zombie, it blinks in surprise. What? You're not a zombie, are you? The zombie is trying to respond behind the stitched lips. He has a peculiar, half-frightened, half-angry expression. Who you? What you want? I am looking for a way to get out of here. Can you help me? Lie. I was looking for you. I'm asking the questions here, zombie. Tell me who you are, or I'll call the guards. And I'll lie. I'm gonna ask him. Tell him I was looking for him. Looking for me? Why? He squints at you. You got message for me? Lie. I have a message for you. What message? I lie. I have new orders. He narrows his eyes like he's trying to figure you out. What orders? Tell me your mission. I need to find an escape route. I am here to relieve you. Give me all the information you've gathered, all your possessions, and leave. I'm here to help you. Tell me what you need. Tell me your mission. Me spy on dusty ears. See what I see. Nothing more. I see. There was something else I wanted to ask you. Missing a journal. Have you seen it? Do know some Burke Peel you. Okay, cool. What? Mort. He wants to know if someone robbed you. Probably what happened. I see. There was something else I wanted to know. Yeah, I'm looking forward to finding this thief. Okay, cool. How do I escape from here? The zombie grunts. You can escape through portals. He waves his hand. Poof. Portals. What portals? Portals. The zombie waves around. Portals everywhere. Can you show me where these portals are? The zombie nods. You want out? Go through arch on 5th floor. Northwest room, I think this is meant to be. Yep, need something, a bone, shape of crook. He holds up his index finger and bends it like a crook. When you have key, go to arch, jump to secret crypt, and then escape from there. Secret escape route. He nods eagerly. Yep, you can rest there. Crooked fingered bone. Where am I going to find one of those? Journal. He shrugs. Must be one around somewhere. Look in storage rooms on upper floor, maybe. Well, I'll check upstairs. Then I head to the 1st floor to one of the arches. Unless you got it. Questions? How do I get to look like that? Me got disguise. Also got scars. Me what? Looks of embalming. What? Something lots of embalming fluid. Make Gud zombie. The zombie giggles through stitched lips, then taps his head. Dusty, stupid. Yeah, they're stupid ones, alright. Zombie worker. The sarcasm eventually lost on the zombie who nods eagerly. Stupid Dusties. Me make good zombie. Does that hurt? The disguise is pretty good. Can you disguise me as a zombie? He looks You up and down for a moment, mumbling to himself, then nods. Me need jar of embalming fluid, points to the scars on your chest. Need some needle and thread. No thanks. Maybe some other time. Some embalming fluid and some thread. I'll go and find some. Ah, sweet. So find some embalming fluid just around here somewhere. There we go. Some more, sweet. What's in this?
Locked. Forced it.
Okay, what do we get? An ancient copper earring, closed. Okay, and a bandage. The copper earring looks ancient. Oddly enough, there doesn't seem to be a hook or any means of actually attaching it to the ear. A series of strange grooves have been carved inside of the earring, however, which might merit a closer examination. Use. Ancient copper earring. The copper earrings look extremely old. It looks like it was meant to be worn, but there doesn't seem to be a hook or attached. Pull the earring away. Examine the grooves. The grooves are evenly placed along the inside of the earring. Upon close examination, they remind small fangs. They're definitely man-made, but you can't figure out what they're intended for. Pull the earring away. Oh. Oops. Well, might as well save it here anyway. Anything else I can do with this? Oh, put the earring away. Yep, it helps if you actually read it properly.
Locked.
Can I actually bash the door?
Failed.
Bash failed. What if I just keep bashing?
Failed. Done. Failed. All right.
Nope, doesn't work.
Done.
Okay, we're gonna quickly go upstairs.
All right.
Yep. We got here, nothing.
All right.
Nothing.
Done.
Charcoal charm. This piece of charcoal is charmed with bone fragments. Some creature haps, finger or a bone or a talon. Various symbols have been scratched into the surface. The scratchings are sort of like are so faint you almost miss them. The charcoal charm temporarily protects the user against flames and extreme heat. To use the charm, snap the bone halves and ground the powder, and the charcoal was just rubbed over the heart of the user. Okay, so we give magic resist and fire resist. I don't know how long that lasts for though. So
I'm gone.
I'm not going to use it. Skeleton worker. Uh-oh. That is a dusty. Okay. So I left the worker alone. Mort, wonder if this greybeard would mind if I borrowed his body. Greybeard, I don't know. He's an imposition to object. Greybeard. Greybeard, you know, geezer, old fella, yellow dog, old. Well, I don't think he's an imposition to object. Why not take his body? Mort studies the skeleton for a moment and then shakes his head. Nah, I need a fresher one than this. Something's a little more dignity. This one's all creaky and fractured. And you're not? Oh, you're a sackful of laughs. Mort glares at you. Besides, you're one to talk. Burke mirrors. Beg for mercy when you're around. Oh yeah, at least I have my pants. Mort snorts. You're not quite sure how he managed it without lungs. Let me tell you, Mort, there's nothing more satisfying than walking around, swinging your arms, breathing the crisp air through your lungs. It's great to have a body. Mort, Uh, I'll have you know that helping you escape the preparation room has now been added to my growing list of regrets. Mort snorts again. I should have let you rot. Some more, that is. Glad you feel this way. Okay, cool. So, pretty sure... Yeah, that's a dustman. So, we're going to go downstairs.
All right.
And we are
I'm
going
gone.
to go and talk to this lady over here. Then we're going to go and get a disguise, I think. Okay. Nalvini. You see a slight young woman with pale features and sunken flesh around her cheeks and neck makes her appear as if she is starving. She seems intent on dissecting the corpse in front of her, prodding the chest with a finger. Greetings! The woman does not respond, but seems too intent on the body in front of her. As you watch her work, you suddenly notice her hands. Her fingers are talons. They are darting in and out of the corpse. What's wrong with your hands? The woman makes no response.
Updated my journal.
Mort, she's a tiefling chief. They got... What? They got fiend blood in their veins, usually because some ancestor of theirs shared knickers with one demon or another. Makes some of them addled in the head and addled looking too. Tell the woman to get her attention. The woman jumps and whips her face at you, her eyes running yellow with the small orange dots for pupils. As she sees you, her expression changes from surprise to irritation, and she frowns at you. Greetings. It was more like, greetings, sorry. Vini, she doesn't seem to have heard you. She leans forward, squinting as if she can't make you out. Whatever is wrong with her eyes must make her terrible, nearsighted. You! She clacks her talon fingers together, then makes a strange motion with her hand. Fine thread and embalming juice. Bring here to Elvine. Go, go, go. You're gonna assign a quest.
Updated my journal.
Give her the stuff. Without missing a beat, Elvini snaps the thread from your hands and hooks it around her talons and then begins sewing the corpse's chest. She then takes the embalming fluid and begins to apply the layer to the corpse. I'm gonna wait. Within minutes she is finished. She clicks her talons and turns to face you. To your surprise, she extends her hand and drags the talon along your arms. It's not that I'm not flattered. Keep playing zombie, but... Mort. Looks like you've got a new friend, Chief. You need some time together, or... Stow it, Mort. Elvini. As she traces your arms and chest, you suddenly notice she's been examining your scars. She draws her talons, clicks them twice, and bends forward and examines some of the tattoos on your chest. Who write on you? Hivers do that? No respect for Zomfies. Zomfive's not painting, she sniffs, then pokes one of your scars. Though this one, bad shape, many scars, no prefers. Wait. Her talons suddenly hook into the thread you brought her, and lightning-like, she jabs another talon into the skin near the scars. It barely feels more than a pinprick, but it looks like she's about to start stitching you up.
Updated my journal.
The sensation is curiously painless as Elvini begins to stitch up your scars. When she is done, she sniffs you, frowns, and stabs her fingers in embalming fluid. Within minutes, she's dabbed your body in the fluid, and strangely enough, it feels better. Let her work. This may be the second time in my life I'm thankful I don't have a nose. Elvini puts the last touches in your body and does another sniff, nods, and makes a smoothing motion with her hand. Done. Go, go. Leave. I'll talk to her again.
Updated my journal.
I'm gonna watch and study her hands. As you study the motion of Vinny's hands, you feel a pricking along your scalp, and then suddenly you find your vision swimming, blurring until... Oh. Vinny, you are standing in front of a freshly slain corpse, rigor mortis, making a mockery of its smile. The number 42 has been stitched onto its scalp. The zombie is lying on a slab and you have just finished stitching up its chest. You have placed something inside, something that may prove useful if you come this way again. Echo. Keep these things safe. Wait for my return. What? Avini, the memory of your voice is an echo, strange and hollow to your ears. You cross your arms in front of your chest, and to your surprise, the corpse does too. After a moment, its hands fall to its side, and as it does, the vision fades until you are watching Avini's hands make the stitching motions once more. Note: you've regained memories. Memories can give you additional experience points. Skills may even lead you to gaining something else later on. Tap her to get her attention. She turns, sees you, frowns, dumb zombifies, and clucks to touch her fingers. You must go. Leave. Okay, cool.
Done.
Alright, so journal screen. Forming a similar impression on a corpse long ago, except that I think I was placing something inside the chest rather than taking something out. I feel like I was putting it, retrieve it, I could retrieve it later. In the memory, when I crossed my arms, the corpse itself crossed the arms as well, the number 42 written on its scalp. I don't even... Is this one back here doing the triangle thing? What number was this? Coming? Yeah. This one doing the triangle? No, that's 965. Alright.
Alright.
We're gonna get turned into a zombie. And then, what do we got? Got a little bit more we can do before we go start. Okay. Zombie worker. You can see the false zombie. You're amazed at the man's disguise. Greetings! The zombie quickly glances around to see if anyone is watching and then turns to face you. What? I have some questions for you. What you want? Mentions a portal room. Can you disguise me as a zombie? He looks you up and down in the moment. I think about it. I have some questions. Some embalming fluid and some thread. I'll see if I can go find some. What? I've got it! Embalming fluid. Oh, do I not have more thread? Okay. Let's go, come on.
Alright. Done. 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 Alright. I'm gone. Done.
Praba.
Alright. Locked. Failed. I forced
Open.
it.
Clot charm, copper. Zombie worker. Corpse's neatly head was clearly severed at some point and then hastily sewed back on several times. All the various states of unraveling seems to indicate that the head constantly being knocked off and reattached during this corpse. Number 79 has been cut into its temple. So coming to the fragile circle as it appears. Examine the fragile circle. Fragile circle looks like it was branded the corpse forehead long ago, probably before it died. Might have been religious icon of some sort, rite of passage. You notice that some of the creases between the inner fingers have a small triangle within it. I wonder if the space between the fangs match the grooves. What? I wonder if the space between the fangs match the grooves on this copper earring I have.
Updated my journal.
The corpse makes no reply. It looks like it is too far gone to answer any of your questions. Well-aged corpse. Okay, cool. Talk to it.
You don't need an identify spell to know what she wants.
I'm gone.
Zombie worker. Emanated skeleton looks horrible. Fleshy strapped. Smells horrible, sorry. Joints. Rough stock has been through. Can ask Mort if he wants this body. Mort studies the skeleton for a moment, then shakes his head. Nah, I need a fresher one. Okay, so let's go. We're going to go back then. We're going to examine the skeleton carefully. Someone has taken the care to bind the bones of the skeleton with leather straps woven around the body in such a pattern that resembles muscles and tendons. The straps are secure to metal bolts punched into the skeleton's joints. The skeleton looks like it has been a great deal of service, and its bones have chipped and assume is fractured, bound, sealant, and foul-smelling glues. Try and apply the skeleton's bolts. Mort. Whoa, Chief. That's vandalism. Those bolts are probably the only thing holding the bag of bones together. Necromancy only goes so far with these old fellas, you know. Oh, Mort. Oh, it's not a problem. Mort does a strange bobbing motion that you might think might be a shrug. Just wasn't sure if you knew that or not. By all means, go ahead. Try and pry the skeleton's joints and bolts. Using the pry bar, you rip the bolts from the skeleton's joints. The skeleton collapses, some of its bones still twitching. Sorry about that, bones. And we are going to pick up a wooden club. Okay, cool. Now,
I'm gone.
I don't know what to do here. Because this is where I got last time. I went up here and I got attacked. Because I thought I had all the stuff. Iron spike. Okay, cool. Oh, Dustman request. Okay, we'll read this. Contract Necromancer for raising contract worker number 42. I know you've examined the skeleton before, but I am certain the initial raising of the body was warped. The worker still responds to commands that when completing a task, it resumes spacing in the same circular pattern as it did before. Tihao recently informed me that worker 42 exhibited the same walking pattern when it was a zombie decades ago. There may be a soul echo in the marrow of the skeleton, or the skeleton's age may be the cause of magical animating him to decay. One of the initiates suggests it may be following an order issued by a high-ranking dustman in the past, but I have no record of this, of such an order. Whatever the reason for its behavior, the matter is to be resolved or the worker replaced. Alright, sweet, cool. So, what do we got? And we're about 24 minutes, so we're going to stop again, and then we'll just resume basically from where we are. Go to the menu screen. Alright, cool. So thank you very much for watching, and yeah, please tune in to the next episode. Happy gaming.